It is always game day in Cleveland. He's Daryl Ryder. I'm Andy Baskin. We are brought to you by Smiley One. This is locally, of course. Brought to you by Smiley One and Bryant, Northeast Ohio's premier heating and cooling systems. All right, so Daryl, let's continue on with the injury report. We talked a little bit about what was going on with DTR. DTR, although we really didn't talk about DTR now that I think about it. We talked about Miles Garrett and we talked about Amari Cooper. What's going on here?
DTR is in concussion protocol, and we'll see. Basically,
now,
they're going.
That's governed by the league, right, Daryl? That's governed by the league at this point, right? Not
the
team.
They got to go through the league's
independent.
Yeah. So he's in concussion protocol, and the Browns don't know who's playing quarterback for them Sunday. So another fantastic week for Kevin Stefanski to deal.
How did that go down in the press conference? Because I didn't hear it. What did so I'm sure we said, "Who's your quarterback Sunday?" And he said,
"Yeah." I tried to ask him, and we don't name starters on Monday. So they'll see on Wednesday.
So you're saying if Myles Garrett's healthy, is there? So if somebody says to him, if Myles Garrett's healthy, can he start on Sunday? He'll be like, no, it's Monday. I don't know.
It is what it is. Anyway, so yeah, he didn't even want to answer how he's going to divvy up reps if DTR can't practice this week. Didn't want to say if DTR needs to practice this week to start Sunday. Wouldn't say if he's ready to elevate Joe Flacco and he's ready to go. So, but I mean, look, what has become, unfortunately, a weekly tradition with Kevin Stefanski as the head coach of this football team. The quarterback injury situation is just, it's still there. Like, I mean, and I got news for you. Gonna be there next year too. And it's gonna be there the year after that too. Because I am no longer sold on Deshaun Watson's durability. So they better get a much better backup quarterback situation for 2024 than what they went into 2023 with. But yeah, who knows what they're going to do at this point? I will say this. I don't know how we can see PJ Walker. Like, I don't know if I can do 4 quarters of that again. I think it's got to be Joe Flacco. If it's not DTR, I think it has to be Joe Flacco, Andy.
Right. All right. So, in my dream world, Joe Flacco has like this amazing turnaround comeback story.
I think Joe Flacco's got one good game in him. Like last year. Last year, he had one good game. Unfortunately, that good game was against the Browns.
Yes.
Right. But I think he's got one good game in him, and that's going to be it.
Why do you say that, though? That's kind of a weird thing.
Well, because he was on the couch on November 16th till the phone rang, and that was the Browns.
Yeah. So what is the one good game? So, and that, by the way, that only gets you 8 wins, and you're not going to the playoffs.
Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Do I go Rams?
Wait, don't we have the Jets at the end of the year?
Yeah, we got the Jets on there. Hey, got the Bears. Hey, we get to see the Bears on Monday Night Football.
Bears.
By the way, let me apologize to everyone in advance for having to watch that craptastic matchup. Vikings should totally mop the floor with them. Let's see here. How about the Bengals? Little Joe Flacco.
The last week of the season?
The Bengals. Oh, yeah.
The game won't matter, though, if that's the only win he's got.
That's my point. That's why you will have a great game. I don't know. In all seriousness, all sarcasm aside, I have no idea what to expect from Joe Flacco. None whatsoever. No
one should.
And as a result of that, Andy, I have no expectation. Like someone asked me today, what's Joe Flacco going to get? I'm like, I don't know. Guy was on a couch November 16th. Phone rang. It was the Browns. They were like the first team.
Hey, what's up? Nothing. Where are you calling from? Where? Cleveland? Oh. What's going on in Cleveland?
Is that you, Tolbert? Going to pull this? At least you could say you're from the Patriots. Sorry, little. I was really stretching for the major league joke right there.
Yeah, it didn't work too well. That's all right. Daryl, listen.
Joe Flacco.
If Flacco starts this week, seriously, what? I don't understand. How are they going to make this decision? That's my question. And when are they going to make this decision? Because if you're going to make the decision, yeah, if Joe's going to play, you got to start him tomorrow, right, or Wednesday when they come back from break.
Yeah,
right. You got to give him the whole week.
Yeah.
Well, are they hoping that DTR is out of concussion protocol in 2 days?
I asked Kevin Stefanski. I tried to trip him up because I knew he wasn't going to tell me who the starter was, right?
Right.
So I tried to backdoor it and be like, well, but do you know what you're going to do or what you're facing this week? And that's what he gave. Well, we don't name starters on Monday. I'm like, darn it, he caught me. Because I was trying to backdoor that a little bit. That's, we do that sometimes when we ask our questions, because we know if we ask it a certain way, what answer we're going to get. So the goal is to get him to reveal something that he doesn't want to reveal. Sometimes you got to backdoor it. So I tried to backdoor and say, well, do you actually know what you're going to do? Because at least then if he says, yeah, I know what I want to do or we're going to do or whatever, well, then that becomes a little bit of a thing, right? And that sets up a bunch of follow. Well, okay, well, then what are you going to do since you know? But I look.
Did he say where he's starting? Like, is he saying,
no.
Okay, look, if DTR is healthy,
there's no baseline.
There's
no, there's no baseline for the conversation, unfortunately, right now.
Any other injury news?
Defensive tackle Jordan Elliott got an ankle injury, and like everybody else,
day to day.
And Denzel Ward?
Yeah, that was going to ask you about
that. Still day to day.
We're hoping that he's getting better.
We're going to rename this podcast Day to Day, a Browns podcast.
No, it's always day to day in Cleveland, and then they'll give it to like Buffalo. It's always day to day in Buffalo. It's always day to day in Pittsburgh. It's always day to day in San Diego. San Diego, it's always day to day.
You stay classy.
Yes, sir. I come on, man. Just give us something. I just hope they don't go to, I don't even care if he tells us or not. Whoever is a starting quarterback, please let them get their reps on Wednesday. And if DTR gets healthy by the end of the week, if DTR gets healthy by the end of the week, then obviously you start him on Sunday, right?
See, here's the other problem that they have. And I don't know why this has happened, but all of a sudden they're dropping footballs.
Yeah, why is that happening?
I don't know.
It's ridiculous. Everybody's dropping footballs. I don't
know, Margot. Please tell me you get that reference.
Yeah, what movie was that?
Oh, come on.
Just give me the movie. I saw the movie.
Now's the time to watch it. Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember. When did he say that?
Yeah, that's
Julie Dreyfus. Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, it's the neighbors.
I love when the lights go on.
Why is the floor wet? I don't know, Mark.
You need to get out, man. You need to get out. I don't think I've seen that movie in like 20 years.
Oh, it's a tradition of mine. I watch it every year. I watch it every year. I love that movie. Cousin Eddie.
Cousin Eddie is everything.
It's a tenement on wheels.
Mind if I clean out the in here? What do you think? Oh, we'll just put it right in the sewer system.
Then Aunt Bethany lights the match at the end of the movie.
What is it? A squirrel in the house too?
Yeah, had a squirrel. They fried Grandma's cat in that movie.
This is what our podcast has become.
I know.
Reciting
one of the great holiday movies, right up there with Home Alone and Elf.
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie or no?
What is your go-to holiday movie?
Oh, it's A Wonderful Life. I love watching that movie.
Okay.
I know it's not funny, but
I big fan of Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah.
The original.
I'm trying to think comedy wise. I guess it'd have to be Christmas Vacation, right? Is there a funnier Bad Santa?
Yeah. Bad Santa's okay.
Elf.
Home Alone.
Elf.
Yeah, Elf is really good. Will Ferrell's fantastic.
Yeah.
Home Alone 1 and 2. Both of them fantastic.
I feel like we're forgetting something that's like
for physical comedy. It's absolutely Home Alone 1 and 2. I mean, come on. Joe Pesci got hit in the face with a paint can.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you win on that. I'm trying to think of anything else that would be something funny. I'm sure Meredith is listening. She's like, I can't believe I forgot that movie. I'm trying to think of another one. I don't know. I'm just kind of
Or
brain
let's
dead
see,
today.
Four Christmases, but that's not a I'm into
No.
physical comedy. Christmas
Elf.
with the Cranks.
No.
That is a drop in there by Meredith.
Don't make me do this. I'm gonna have to do this.
Yeah, I love physical comedy, and yeah, the two Home Alone movies. I don't think the physical, Marv gets hit in the face with a brick in the second one from the third story.
Oh, Trading Places.
Trading Places is good. Yeah,
Christmas Story. Grumpy Old Men.
yeah.
What were
Little
we thinking?
Planes. Oh, Grumpy Old Men is
Oh,
fantastic.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, which
Planes,
was
Trains, and Automobiles.
filmed in Hamden
That's good.
Township, right here on the east side of Cleveland. One scene. Do you know what scene it is?
No.
They're in the back of the truck.
Oh,
Grumpy Old Men. I don't know. Do you think of that as Scrooge?
yeah. Grumpy Old Men is definitely a holiday movie. The first one, not the second one.
Yeah, I'm trying. Elf is still like the biggest one for me. I liked Elf. All right, I think I've gone through.
I mean, who doesn't want to put syrup on their spaghetti?
That is true. Trading Places. Do you consider that a Christmas movie?
Nah. Nah, that's not a Christmas movie.
I'm going through Muppet Christmas. That doesn't really.
Yeah.
Scrooge was good.
Scrooge was good. Yeah. Yep. Bill Murray.
Tyler Perry's Medea Christmas. Yeah.
That's a deep cut.
Oh, A Very Harold and Kumar Christmas. That was probably pretty good.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Jim Carrey.
Yeah. I mean, but that's like a kind of a classic. I don't know. Spirited. I've never seen that. That's an Apple one. 2022. I didn't see that one. All right, we're wasting a lot of time on this because there are very much more important things that we need to talk about, especially this.
I will say that conversation was a lot more fun than talking about all the Browns' injuries. That's for sure.
All right. Let's talk about the playoff. Oh, Christmas with the Cranks. That's what Meredith said. Christmas with the Cranks. All right. Yeah, let's come back.
Welcome back to the podcast. I mentioned that like 5 minutes ago, dude.
Yeah, I know. I was looking through some lists to try to find some stuff. All right, let's come back. Let's talk about the playoffs and other things that are pertaining to the Browns. As we're all kind of just miserable. We didn't even talk about Ohio State yet. Should we do that? I don't know.
Let's not.
It's always game day in Cleveland.